Oh my goodness, hello, good evening everybody. Good evening, Fresh Flowers and Stephen and Oceana and Hippie and Snowcat and Andraste and Plum. Good evening, Oceana, hello, Just Me, hello, Unicorn Blow and Raina. Hello, Kate, MPT, Tanya. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday morning to those of you on the other side of the planet. Happy Friday evening to those of you on this side of the planet. Oh, my goodness, what a day. What a day, what a week. I feel sunburnt. Oh, today wasn't a terrible day. Look, there's no such thing as a terrible day. But there is such thing as cobwebs on my camera. Oh, good news, spider friends. Today wasn't a horrible day. It was fine. It was just very hot. It was a hot day. Hot, steaming, piping, scalding, hot day. And then it decided, as Brisbane wants to do, to, just have a casual summer storm where there were 170 kilometre an hour winds. That's fast. And hail. We got hail today, of all things. What a lovely Friday afternoon. And I got wet. So I got hot and burnt and wet and pelted with ice from the sky. And everything's great. It's fine. It was a frothy hot storm, DJ. Yes, it was. Oh boy, I tell you, look, summer in Brisbane's great, but we do get a lot of electrical storms, which always kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies, because I'm from up north, and like a cyclone, that's fine, like whatever, it's big, wet and wind, whatever, that's fine, but like electricity in the sky, just something in me, the lizard brain part of me is just like, ooh, I don't want to stand near the tall trees, because then the lightning's going to strike and bad things are going to happen. I have not yet been struck by lightning. I say yet. Just in case. There was one time, though, I remember being out in the rain and, like, obviously it wasn't right behind me, but when I tell you that thunderclap happened, like, 2 feet back, I jumped out of my skin. Like, my feet left the ground, which isn't good to do in a thunderstorm, because lightning wants to be grounded. Science. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here on this Friday. I hope you're having a fabulous week. I hope you're all celebrating. Cool flex. Sorry, Lisa. Rug up. To be fair, I always find it easier to get warmer versus get cooler. So enjoy your cool. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. We've got so much to catch up on today. This week I felt very out of sync with Chantal, which is fine because she's moved hemispheres. So I was expecting to be about a day behind on everything. But it's just December. Haven't we all got so much to do in December? We have, haven't we? Yeah. So today we're going to catch up. We're catching up with Foodie Beauty's 2 pieces of content. One from a day ago entitled Taking Off My Hijab. Spoiler alert, there's a whole 15 minutes worth of conversation, which I'm sure will stretch out to at least an hour to have around that. We got today's upload, which is called Ooh Baby I Do by LANA Del BEEZER. Someone's out here thinking they're Lana Del Rey. No. And then we're going to move on over to Ambi and her glitter eyelids. And cover her upload from 2 days ago. Ambi's been very weirdly quiet for November, December. It's strange. So her latest piece is called My Legs Are Getting Bigger, I Feel Ugly Because of My Disease, and Run Errands With Me. Vlog. And it's been 2 days and we're only at 43k views. So, we are watching the slow death of 2 channels today, at the moment. And that's okay, that's fine. That's fine. Andraste, thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships, mate. I appreciate it. And everybody, welcome to your kazoos. Thank you for being here. Raina, Amavi, Janelle, hello. Peach Pie and Hammy, always a pleasure. Please make sure you thank the lovely Andraste for their gifts. Thank you, Andraste. Appreciate it, mate. So, that's what we're doing today. Hi, my name's Zach. Well, lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I am not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, watches way too many people, and enjoys a diet soda. Also, not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what? Choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. You missed the Vlogmas of yesteryear, Sarah. To be fair, I was scrolling through Alexandra Rodriguez, just checking if we got a season 2 of Curvy Calories, because you know I'm going to be on that hot. Ooh, I can't wait. The production value. I hope we get people who can pair up not just like one person like The Bachelor. Don't do that format. Just do like, what do they call it? What's the island one? Hottie Island. Is that what it's called? I know, just do one where like all of them can get together. That's all I want for season 2. And more drama. I do want more drama. Love Island. Okay, I did get that title wrong. Yeah, not. Oh, did I say Curvy Calories has? Whoops, sorry, I meant Curvy Connections. I got Ambi on the brain, mate. Yeah, not Hottie Island. I think it's a different thing. Anyway, let's get started where we should be started, and that's with Miss Foodie Beauty and her upload from the other day. Please feel free to let me know if I miss anything, because you know me, I get very easily distracted, so... And no, Lewis was the worst character. Like, worse than Alex. Lewis was terrible. Alright, let's get started. Here we go. So many curves. So many curves, so many pineapples. Don't get me started.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
She said she won't do another season. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is it Future? Is that how I pronounced your name? Lovely to see you today. Hello. What do you mean she said she won't do another season? Who said that? Who told her that was a good idea? No, we'll get into it in a minute. Sorry, Future. She said she won't do another season. We're gonna have to call in. It was too much work for her. Future. We're having a private conversation now. What do you mean it was too much work for her? I'm gonna get her on the phone. Y'all, I'm getting Alex on the horn. How dare? How dare? You mean to tell me Alex said it was too hard basket to rent an Airbnb for a long weekend and get 5 people of questionable intent, 6 people of questionable intent to try to build a relationship on camera? She said it was only her and her husband and mum producing. That's fine. I'm sure she's got access to resources. She can hire someone else. Get someone on Fiverr or something. She doesn't even need to be doing the camera work. She can get someone else to do it. Rude. We're gonna take over. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll put out a Brisbane casting call. We'll do season 2. Season 2 of Curvy Connections from Down Under. That's what we'll have to do. Actually, we probably couldn't do it in Brisbane. They'd all know each other. Maybe Sydney. Sydney might be better. I do have opinions today. How dare! I was so excited. If she can do... Look, Future, if she can do Vlogmas for like 23 days or whatever it is, baking cookies and selling us sponsored nonsense, she can do another long weekend. It's one long weekend. I'm going to have to reach out to her. I'm absolutely not doing that. That's a different reality. But still. What a missed opportunity. The first season was so good. Messy, but good. And then we got that awful reunion, which was terrible. But then we got the follow-up. The reunion, well, was it even a reunion? No, it was like the outro. The bit where they were all sitting on that one couch trying to talk over each other. That was terrible. But like the follow-up was good. I mean, we could probably... Meg. Was it Meg? Hold on, was it Meg? Poor Meg. I think it was Meg. We could get Meg back. Meg could be the returned contestant for season 1. Look, Alex, I know you're not watching this, but I could help you. I can at least brainstorm. I can tell you what to do, what not to do, where to put your resources, how to have fun with it. Co-producer. Not in your reality, but like... MJ, what's happening? I've just received some very bad news about Curvy Connection Season 2. The lost season. The season that never was. I'm very upset. I'm pressed. I am panini pressed. No, we're not. You know what? We're not watching this. We'll watch mine. It's fine.
Is it your dream to become a pulpster? Well, you can.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Not that one. No, not that one. This one. Hi guys, g'day. You asked for a kazoo emoji and we delivered. Actually, now you can access all of these fun emojis from the Pulpy Syntax channel membership. And I'm not going to show you a website, but you can just click that button down there to join, or not. It's up to you. But thanks for being here. And thank you for being here. Lottie, lovely to see you. Hello, happy Friday. I hope you're well. Hope your week's been good. I've just, Future in the chat has just let us know that season 2 of Curvy Connections is a no-go because Alex said it was too hard. I was sharing my thoughts. I had a lot of thoughts. I still have a lot of thoughts and a lot of feelings. And that's fine. Everything's fine. Anyway, we're going to watch Chantal in this knitwear today.
Canada, I know a lot of
I'm upset.
you expected me to just take off my hijab, me to go live a lot. I know, okay? So I...
Lottie, thank you for being here for 34 months. Lottie says, appreciate you a lot. Appreciate you too, buddy. Thanks for being here.
I have a lot of things to take care of and do.
Okay. Sorry, I've got to get out of the fun time, happy nonsense of Alex and the boo, terrible boo, Chantal mess. Okay, I'm sorry, ma'am. No, you go.
Me to go live a lot. I know, okay? So I am...
Is she saying how popular she is here? Sorry, I missed this.
Another video. I know what you're thinking. I'm back in Canada.
Yes.
I know a lot of you expected me to just take off my hijab, me to go live a lot. I know, okay?
I didn't expect that necessarily. Did I expect her to go live more often? No, because I think she's staying with her family, and her family told her, absolutely not, ma'am. Graveyard, thank you for being here for 8 months. Graveyard says, don't be upset. Focus on the moldy marshmallow. Thank you. Thank you, Graveyard. Thank you. You really have put things into perspective, mate. Thank you. Hey, Tina.
So I have a lot of things to take care of and do, and I just find that the videos are more safe for me right now because honestly, you know, it's just realistically, unfortunately, some people ruin the fun for everyone, right? It's not safe for me to go live right now. I
don't think it's a good idea for Chantal to go live at any time. She quite often puts her webbed feet in her mouth. So no, it's fine. I'm happy. Look, in all honesty, reflecting on sitting here for 8 hours watching 4-hour-long Chantal streams, as fun as that nonsense and drama and mess was, and it was fun, don't get me wrong, it was like watching a passions marathon. I just don't think I could do it. My knees couldn't do it.
stopped.
So not as spry as I once was.
Followed around, and it's just not...
Oh my god, baby, hi!
It's cool. So, you know, I'm trying to safeguard my privacy. These were in my car! Remember these?
No! Okay!
I'm trying to safeguard my privacy right now. So, yeah. When I'm settled into my own apartment...
I can't wait. Oh my god. I'm gonna get excited about this, and I know it's not gonna happen, but every time she's moved into a new place, all I can think of is interior decorating. Work, diva. I can't wait to see what you do with your new place.
Or house. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be renting.
I would suggest it's a total waste of time and resources for you to rent a house. You're one person. You don't need it. You can just get an apartment or like a room or whatever. Maybe not one with a spa bath in it, though.
I will film, like in the kitchen, my bedroom, stuff like that. I just won't show the outside of my location or anything like that.
What's the bet she just moves in with Auntie Not So Fun Times? Do you think that's possible? Probably. That's probably possible.
Be very careful. I'm being very careful this trip. There are literally, like, psychotic people who are on my tail, and I just...
On my tail? On my tail, that's funny.
Yeah, it's just, I'm trying to be more responsible for my own security and just my own privacy more than anything, you know?
Sure.
So,
Hey, Kerry, thanks for being here for 26 months. Kerry says, hey, Foodie, Elton John wants his glasses back. I mean, they're a little basic for Elton. To be fair. These are very much giving... Do you all remember, what was it called? Was it Baby G? Flashback, early 90s, look, see-through plastic was all the rage. The Nintendo Game Boy came out and it was see-through plastic and you could see the circuits and you could get like the purple version of it. I, of course, had the purple version of it. This is very much giving Baby G watches, you know, the big oversized chunky see-through plastic watches, or the jelly sandals. You know, the jelly sandals that had like clear plastic gel with like glitter in it that you'd wear as a toddler? That's what this is giving. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a sweater.
These are Baby G glasses.
From Paddington's. We will Paddington's bees. But this is from Paddington's and it's a 4X. So, again, it just depends how it's made, where it's from, etc., etc. You know, I wear anything. The only place I really wear 3X is from Maurice's. They're made big.
Oh, the clear phones. Yeah.
So if you want your clothes made big, I would go there.
All right. For context, I have absolutely no idea about these Canadian brands. From my understanding, there has been some conversation about Maurice's sizing being way left of field. Like, it's not... And I understand we've had this conversation many a time, that a 1X, 2X, 3X, unless we're talking about, like, bust, shoulder, neck, like, waist sizes, they're all going to kind of be different depending on who's making it and who's stocking it and blah, blah, blah. But Maurice's is, like, all over the shop. Like, their largest size is, like, a 3. But it's not a 3X, it's just a 3. But it's, like, the size of a 5 or a 6 in the bust. It's very, very bizarre. Very strange.
Made, where it's from, etc., etc. You know, I wear anything. The only place I really wear 3X is from Maurice's. They're made big. So if you want your clothes made big, I would go there. I wear between a 3X and a 5X. Depends. So anyway.
That's wild to me because... And I guess that's also kind of a larger conversation of like, oh, hey, like, technically I could fit myself into a medium. I would never want to do that because I like breathing, though. No. No, I don't. I think the difference between a 3X and a 5X in the same brand is probably... I can tell you it's quite severe, being someone who has run the gambit of just, like, t-shirt sizes, for instance, because of changes. Ma'am. Stop this. Also, like, just because you can fit in something that is a 4-way stretch in a 3X doesn't mean you should, right? Right. Yeah. Spandex is a right. No. Spandex is a privilege, not a right. I think that's the Kutcher quote.
I have a busy day. I'm going to go get my car serviced. Look, I'm not getting rid of this car. Like I said, it's paid off and I don't have to worry about car payments. So
that one was interesting. So we kind of spoke through it in the last piece of content where she said that the car was paid off. I have a lot of questions as to whether or not her YouTube... In short, I have a lot of tax questions. I was thinking about this today. I have a lot of tax questions. She's doing a lot of hand talking and so am I. I have a lot of tax questions. I have a lot of questions as to... Because from all we understand, the car had been co-signed by Mum, right? So if Chantal's not paying it off, Mum's kind of holding the bag. Or having to pay from the bag, I guess. The part that gets me confused is the 2018 bankruptcy. I know we're not supposed to talk about it, but Chantal did, so everything's fine. So she got pulled into court earlier this year to explain, hey, what's this about the bankruptcy? Because we can see here your income is like 6 figures through YouTube and you have refused to pay either the tax system or your creditors. So what's happening there? So did the CRA just end up saying we're just going to garnish straight from your bank accounts? And yeah, the probably the one at the top of the list, because we know that Chantal was using credit cards and stuff associated with Pete's. Chantal has put Pete's in debt, in credit debt. I know none of you are new, but just in case anyone is, Chantal, if you didn't meet Pete's was Chantal's old housemate and ex-fiance, and we'll leave it there. But Chantal decided to run his credit so hard into the ground it made a crater through things like credit, things like rent, things like all of that. I'm curious as to how the car got paid off. Car was co-signed by Grams, not Mum. Oh, so it would have been a debt that came off the estate, I think. Oh, so you think when Grams passed... whatever was in the estate paid off the car. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Because I'm still hung up on the garnishing of YouTube AdSense. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how that's all connected. Because Chantal's got creditors. Chantal's got people who have loaned her money for some bizarre reason and are trying to get paid. Interesting. Okay. All right, well, we'll figure it out. It's fine. Ashley, hello. Thank you for being here for 6 months, mate. I appreciate your support. Ashley says, hi, Zach and Chuck. It's great here. Love to you all. Love right back, mate. Thanks for hanging out with us. Chat, take your flowers. Ashley, thank you for being here.
That's awesome for that.
That's the other question, Carrie. How is she renting? She doesn't have, like, what does her rental history look like? Her credit's for shit. She's gone through the bankruptcy arc of stuff. She's defaulted on hella loans. The luxury villa was in Pizza's name, and that didn't end up too well because of the damages. Interesting.
This is the first time I haven't had a car payment. Like, we have the SUV in Kuwait, and despite what a lot of people think, that's Salah's car. He's paid his own bills before me. He will continue to pay his own bills without me, okay?
Bills. Pay my telephone bills. Cobra, lovely to see you. Hello, thank you for being here for 9 months. Cobra says, Pulpy, you are amazing. Don't forget it. Thanks, mate. Thank you for the compliment. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you.
People say, I'm broke. Well, then how can I afford to pay for 2 households and 2 vehicle payments?
I'm sorry, are you admitting to paying for 2 households and 2 vehicle payments? I'm going to have to wind that back. I'm sorry, what?
People say, I'm broke. Well,
I don't say she's broke. I say that her income is quite severely lessened, and her access to resources is quite severely lessened from where she was during the old mate stuff. Because she was out here bragging about 20k a month. Good for you, gal. Where are we now? I'm very confused. I want to understand the workflow. I want to understand how the money goes from AdSense into Chantal's account and what the CRA is pulling out and touching and what agreement that they have, because Chantal's got bills that ain't being paid. And I'm confused.
Then how can I afford to pay for 2 households and 2 vehicle payments? And all these debts I'm paying back. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. People are so willing to contradict themselves.
I'm not contradicting myself on anything. Ma'am, excuse me. If you're going to talk about your finances, fine, but understand that your audience is morbidly curious about a lot of things, and you're going to have to make it clear, because, like, the 3 cars in Kuwait and the 3 apartments that you were living in, it's all very confusing. It's very confusing. That's outside of all the Canada stuff. There was the studio apartment they were first in, and then there was the KFC hot and spicy box, and then there was the creamy condo. 3 places of residence and 3 different cars in less than 12 months. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird as hell. Weird as hell.
To fit their narrative, but it's just... Anyway. So, yeah, I'm just going to get this car cleaned up, detailed, serviced, and we're good to go. The Kia will be brand new. But, yeah, I mean, just other than normal wear and tear.
Oh, really, Vivi? Nice. I do love the numbers.
It's fine. I'm not going to...
Caleb Hammer. People buying Uber Eats and getting paid. Oh, really? Oh, terrible.
Definitely.
Hippie, thank you very much for being here for a month, mate. I appreciate the support. Hippie says, weird as hell. A biography. I think, in all honesty, that would probably only be a chapter in Chantal's book. Thank you for being here.
Not going to get another car payment right now, so... Anyways.
Plus a 6-week vacation in Thailand. Yep, you're right. Plus all those flights at Christmas time. Weird.
So... Yeah. I guess that's it. I wanted to talk about the hijab. Like I said, I know people are expecting me to go back to myself. I mean, I can still be myself and wear a hijab. This is my religion. This is also, it's just, I'm going to stay covered. Like, I know people think that I'm going to come back to Canada and completely take off my hijab.
I didn't think that. I thought Chantal was going to come back and get real high real quick, and she might be doing that today, considering she didn't create any content except for the song, which, you know what, if she's on edibles, that song would actually make a lot of sense today. I thought she was going to just return to a lot of her old habits, because she is a creature of habit, and the last time she was in Canada, she was indeed getting high and going live, but then she had the luxury of her own space. So I imagine... if she's staying with either Auntie Funtimes or Mum, I imagine there's been a conversation of, excuse me, Chantal, please don't get so wasted you can't breathe under this roof. And also probably a good idea not to live stream.
People are expecting it, and it's kind of...
Morning, Annie. Lovely to see you. Hi.
Disheartening to see people think that I'm just taking religion as a joke. I'm not a perfect Muslim. Nobody is perfect.
Never meant to do those things to you. It's a deep elder emo cut. Sorry, and it wasn't the right lyric, but that's fine. You get me.
Heartening to see people think that I'm just taking religion as a joke. I'm not a perfect Muslim. Nobody is perfect.
Also, is she doing a lot of spitting at the camera today, or is it just me? No, I think she's quite wet in the mouth.
I'm still pretty new. I mean, it hasn't even been a full year. And
this is weird because she started wearing a hijab in October last year. Not that I care. But remember when Chantal came on live and did a what was it? The Modest Halloween special with the Freddy Krueger stuff? Like, she'd started wearing a head covering, a headscarf around that time. I don't understand. I understand when her revision, when she reverted. I get that because we recorded all of that. But, like, the specific conversation about faith and head coverings and all of that stuff happened, like, late last year. It's been over a year. Her timelines are weird. Oh my goodness, Mr. Snowflake. Hello. Happy Friday. Thank you for the super chat. Mr. Snowflake says, breakfast and pulpy. Perfect morning. Great job, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Everyone say hi to Mr. Snowflake. Good morning. Enjoy your breakfast. Thank you for your generosity. I appreciate it. I hope you and your beard are doing well. This dude talks a lot. Loire still. Yes, I do. Yeah, sorry, mate. This is a 15-minute video, and I'm likely to talk on it for about 45. So, I'm sorry.
And
But also, hi. Might be your first time. Good to see you. Thanks for the support.
Just, I'm not perfect. No, not all the time. But, I mean, this is a hijab, okay? I wear this because I have to cover...
That's what we're here for. I know some people are not always here for me talking. I get it. It's fine. Morning, Lindsay. Lovely to see you.
I mean, this is a hijab, okay? I wear this because I have to cover. So for those of you...
Oh, Mr. Snowflake says, starting Foodie Beauty research and pulpy is my main source. Oh, mate, I am a terrible historian. Do not trust a damn thing this brain's remembering, but I appreciate it. But if you're hanging out in chat and you do have any specific questions about the timeline, I know chat's got some fabulous memory brains. Yeah, memory brains. So yeah, if you've got timeline questions or specific questions, drop it in the chat for sure. I like relearning the memories too. I've got very specific context memory, so I'm not super helpful, but thanks.
Even though I've said it many times, there seems to be a lot of people who don't know. I have to cover everything except for my hands, sometimes my feet. When I pray, I cover my feet and my face.
Chat's very good with law. Chat's so much better at law than me.
So I have to...
Hey, Fairy.
Cover my neck, always. And the chin, yes. My double chin, even, okay? So, yes, I have to cover...
See, a lot of the time, Chantal just kind of talks in the background. And that's okay. Sasha, thank you for being here for 10 months. Sasha says, hey, team, looks like no room for the car tray. I clocked that the other day, Sasha. And to be fair, maybe we've moved past car tray. Maybe we're just not doing that anymore. Maybe it's just taken 4 years for Chantal to take that one doctor's advice who told her, your relationship with food is really interesting. Maybe we could work on removing the car tray from the car and just not eating in the car. And it's just taken this long for Chantal to listen, Maybe that's what it is. Hippie, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Hippie says, I did do this, but so did everyone. Is not accountability, folks. Don't be like Foodie. Never be like Foodie. Don't even go part Foodie. But you're right, Hippie. Thank you for the super chat. And Sarah, thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships. Welcome back to Sahara, Eri, Sean Bean, Fairy, and Flowers. Thank you all so much for being here. Please make sure you thank the lovely and fabulous Sarah K for their generosity. Thanks, mate.
Everything. Now, when I'm in the house, I never cover anything. When I'm alone with my husband, I don't wear a hijab. But just because I'm in Canada, I'm not going to stop being who I am. And who I am, I've seen this comment a lot by people.
One, don't do it. I'm watching you.
And I'm not getting down on you. I don't mind. I expect this kind of reaction from people. I know people are finding it they're in disbelief that I'm Muslim still, And I never thought I would ever be in this position. I would never be who I am today. But
this isn't shocking, ma'am. We've been watching for a hot minute. It's fine. It's whatever. Your faith is believe what you want to believe. I honestly don't care.
It's
I honestly don't think a lot of people care.
This feels like truly who I am.
Great.
And if it wasn't, it would be I would take it off easily, but I'm not ever going to take it off. Even
mark your calendars, chat.
Even if I'm never with Salah again.
Hey Zara, good to see you.
That's not going to happen, inshallah. But let's say we weren't together anymore.
Sorry, what was that?
Take it off easily, but I'm not ever going to take it off. Even if I'm never with Salah again, that's not going to happen, inshallah. But
why would you say it? Even if I'm never with Snoopy again. One more time for me. One more time for the crowd.
Even if I'm never with Salah again, that's not going to happen, inshallah. But let's say I didn't, we weren't together anymore.
Is this Chantal testing the waters? I think so. Yeah. Look, we've watched a lot of Chantal's shifty eyes in the past, and the one universal constant is bombastic side eye, is the shifty side eye from Chantal. Even if we weren't together anymore, you guys, that's not going to happen. That would never happen, inshallah, because we're loophole married, and that really means something for me. I actually had a lot of questions about the loophole marriage here as well. Because, so in Australia, you have to declare whether or not you are essentially single, coupled, or you have, single de facto, I guess, or if you have dependents. Those were the words I was getting confused with, sorry. So when you go through, like, the tax process, you have to talk about, like, household income and how many dependents you have and what, like, the total income for the family unit was and all of that kind of stuff. What happens in Chantal's case? What happens in Canada with the loophole marriage? Does she have to claim Snoopy's income? Maybe not, I guess, because he's over in Kuwait. How's that work with the channel income, though? Because wasn't that set up as an LLC for Canada? Or did that get changed over to Kuwait? I have a lot of questions. Hammy, thank you so much for being here. And happy 12 months. Happy anniversary, my friend. Lovely to see you. Hammy says, much love to everyone. Boop the Snoop team. Yes, chat, if you'd like to hit the like button, please feel free. If not, that's totally fine too. But thanks.
Me being Muslim isn't just have anything to do with him, you know? It's me too.
She definitely doesn't know. I'm just curious.
So this is a decision I'm making. It's not, no one's forcing me to do it. It's a decision I've made all on my own. And while I'm in Canada...
Sponge asks, how and why is the bridge of her glasses always so high up? I think it's because the little prongs that sit on the bridge of the nose are too narrow for them to fit where they possibly could. She does wear her glasses quite high, though.
And anywhere else in the world, when you see me in the public eye on camera, I'm going to be wearing a hijab.
Great.
So those are the parts of my aura. It's called aura. I'm always going to cover. You're only going to see my face. You're only going to see my hands. You're only going to see my... that's pretty much it. You know? Yeah. That's pretty much it. There are a lot of things, yes, I do that. Technically, you know, a lot of people argue against Islam wearing lipstick, stuff like that. To each their own.
Lipstick?
I'm not, you know, people shouldn't judge other people.
How's being married going to affect her taxes? Doriel, I'm just speaking from the Australian perspective where, like, sometimes in tax claiming, we talk about, like, household income, and how that kind of works.
Especially non-Muslims. I have non-Muslim people who show their hair, who are trying to tell me what is an appropriate hijab. You can even look this up. Many.
Oh, why is she so mad? Her pinky's straight up.
Muslims.
It's at 12 o'clock.
Actually...
Can I get some pinkies in the chat, by the way, chat? Just, like, if you want to.
Wear the hoodies. As long as you're covering your aura, as long as you're covering, that's technically a hijab. I don't always have to wear a veil for it to be a cover, you know? I don't know. It's just like... I mean, it's fine. You can go on hotehijab.com.
I don't need to go read someone's blog about it. It's fine. It's not a problem.
HAUTE, and check for yourself. It's perfectly fine.
It really is spraying into the camera. Thank you, chat. Appreciate you.
So even in the Quran, it doesn't say you must wear a chiffon hijab to be appropriate. It just says cover yourself, like in the most general, vague sense possible.
12 o'clock pinky rage. Straight up.
33 Fahrenheit. And I have the AC on, so Allah was like, you need a winter jacket. Let's go. Because they have a North Face at the mall. And I'm like, I don't want...
She's just on a ramble tangent.
A winter jacket. Like, I am not going to wear it. I've had winter jackets. I might get a jacket.
Alright, chat. Have we got any Canadians awake currently? What's a shacket? Agro, good to see you, mate. I hope you're doing well. Hi, I see you. I'm sorry that you're mad, mate. Big cup of tea. I'm sorry. She's very much coming across as lecture Lynn. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think the interesting thing as well is that Chantal, in her arguments here, never really... She always prefaces herself as the expert, right? But she doesn't ever acknowledge the fact that she's talking to people who have lived a lifestyle that she's trying to speak on, and maybe she sounds like a bit of an idiot sometimes. She never considers that. She always just considers herself right, and that everybody else is ignorant. But, you know, that's not how the world works. Shirt and jacket. Shacket.
Well, I mean, I don't need
I'm sorry, a shacket.
one. I'm hot right now. I have my undershirt. I have this. I'm covered on my head.
Just sometimes, Sarah.
So, you know, I didn't even wear my scarf today. So, yeah.
Do you mean your poncho? I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention to that yesterday either, chat, but nice pick.
I'm just busy visiting. I'm going to be visiting people and taking care of appointments and everything like that. I have a lot of appointments to do. And I'm running into a wall.
Lottie says she sounds incredibly intelligent to someone of Foodie's intellect. Well, yeah. I mean, the terrible part is, I guess, is that Chantal will find new people. Like, new people will be drawn to watching her directly. That's a scary thought.
Because...
Morning, Duck Rubber Ducky.
The wait time, I called around, for most family doctors is like 2 to 3 years. I mean, that's where the healthcare system is failing. Right now...
Okay, I have a lot of opinions on this as someone who has no vested interest or understanding of the Canadian healthcare system. But let me tell you this. Dear Chantal, you, what's the word? Privileged individual. You were the one who decided to fuck around in Canada and not take your health seriously. I understand getting a family doctor, a GP, I understand that that's a long wait list, and it's shit. It's terrible. Like, no one should have to wait 2 to 3 years to speak to a family doctor. I understand that. Chantal's the idiot individual who decided to never go to fucking appointments, barely ever make appointments, never follow up with a family doctor, even though she was not given, but she was directed to a few over the years, and decided to be the individual who said, nah, fuck it. I'm just going to eat myself sick on cheese and need to use the ER. Because she's about to complain about ER times as well. And it's because of people like her. No, look, I get it. If you yourself out there eat yourself into like a shit spree of cheese, you've made a choice. But to be fair, Chantal's the type of individual who is, pun intended, clogging up the system, where she's having to go and get like her guts x-rayed because she's eaten too much cheese. Like, that's fucking stupid. Don't eat that much cheese. Maybe just, like, stop. No? Okay.
Let's say at the Montfort Hospital, okay? Right now, I saw on the news, the wait time at the emergency is 20 hours. So
do you expect... honest question here, Foodie. Because you've done this shit in the past and it's tiresome. Are you expecting, because you can't get into a new doctor because you've decided to just fuck up for the last 6 years on YouTube, can't speak to before then, what were you doing for your health before 6 years on YouTube? Lord knows. With all of that aside, finding a local GP, whatever, I understand that that's going to be hard in this situation. Is your alternative just to, like, hang out in emergency rooms? Because I got to tell you, gal, that's not what an emergency is. I mean, don't get me wrong, Chantal's got, like, 5 major organs that are trying to yeet themselves out of her body at this given moment. And that's, when said in a vacuum, that is an emergency. Like, that's a terrible thing to happen. But we've kind of got here on the long haul. So, is that your plan, just to hang out in ER rooms and see how quickly ER nurses and doctors can tend to you because you one, either can't be bothered waiting or searching for alternative assistance. I don't know what if there is any conversation about private healthcare in Canada, but Foodie has access to resources, so is there any way she can, like, I don't know, work around any of that wait time, or is it just going to be a 2-year wait? Because I don't think that's... I don't know. I have a feeling like Foodie's not telling the whole truth in all of this. You know? Boop, thank you for the super chat, lovely. Boop says, Chantal Logic returning to Canada, life-saving medication, an afterthought, packing the toy microphone for songs. Essential. Yeah, I wonder, Boop, as well, thank you for the super chat, because we're going to get onto the song in a minute. I do wonder whether or not her return to Canada was specifically driven by the diabetes diagnosis, or whether or not, did we land on high blood pressure? No, her blood pressure is totally normal, you guys. It was 180 over 60 or whatever. It was just the long-running mismanaged / unmanaged diabetes. Yeah, sugar crystals ruining her nervous system. That's right. Sorry, just getting my comorbidities lined up, because it's a list.
Look, it's just, I don't know how long it's going to take me, and that's why I'm here indefinitely for now, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to get the healthcare that I need. And, there's long wait lists, and I have a lot to take care of, so...
So did she not start this journey in Kuwait when she got all of these diagnoses from the clinic that she had to pay as a tourist in? Did she not look into, how she was going to have to manage her health when she got to Canada? She was expecting just to kick in someone's door, wasn't she? She was just expecting to find the closest GP, kick in their door and be like, excuse me, I'm very important on the internet and I have all of these health concerns. So, chop chop, Hippocratic oath.
I'm just going to need to be here for a while. And, yeah, so it doesn't mean I'm not going to ever see Salah. We can visit each other. But right now...
You say visit each other, but didn't you say that you wouldn't be able to fly back considering how hellish that flight was for you because of health? Right.
No, the pets are keeping him...
Oh my goodness, Plant is looking mopey. Sorry, Plant, I'll get to you tonight. I just noticed in the background. Sorry, Chan.
Company, and I could have easily brought her with me. Well, not very easily. I really am I feel so bad doing that, knowing that they're going to be on the plane for so long and stressed out. I don't know.
Your cat's not vaccinated. Your cat's not spayed. Would your cat even be allowed in Canada? I know here in Australia we have really strict, really specific diversity and quarantine laws. Like it's mad. If you try to get an animal into Australia, it's 6 weeks of quarantine. I think it's 6 weeks of quarantine and all of this stuff. What's Canada like? Can you just get an unvaccinated, unspayed cat from the streets of Kuwait into Canada, like lickety split? Is that just gonna fly at customs in Canada? Probably. According to Chantal, she's just easy peasy, pudding and pie.
Really stressful, but also he wants them to be there.
Aggro says Canada is just as strict from my experience. Fair. I thought it would be because, a lot of countries that focus on agriculture and stuff, they do have to be really careful, especially with native wildlife and stuff. Because, fun fact, Australia is, I think, one of the only countries in the world, maybe the only country in the world that doesn't have rabies. How fun. Isn't that fun?
The pets love him too.
We don't have hamsters in Australia. Shavir, hamsters no, guinea pigs yes. Yeah.
And Julia's close to him as well. And, he's taking good care of them and they're there to...
Wolfsong, I know it's very similar in New Zealand. They have a very similar take when it comes to... Look, I'm just saying, if you guys decide to come down under, the one thing you can't joke with is border security. We have entire television shows of border security. It's basically cops, but not cops. It's kind of like, what's that? Okay, help me find this show. Mr. Snowflake, if you're in here, maybe you'll know. What's that show? Is it set in Heathrow? Okay, there's an airport. There's a show set in an airport. And I'm pretty sure it's Ryanair, because all of the passengers are just real mad all the time. What's that called? So we have entire shows built in a very similar aspect, but is it Border Patrol? No, not the UK one is not Border Patrol. No, it's Border Patrol Australia. Yeah, Ryanair and EasyJet. Yeah, those are the two passengers, and they're always really mad at everyone at the airport. Not Paw Patrol, Ruthless Rosie, but close. Anyway, we have, entire television series just based on people trying to bring, fruit into Australia and getting really, really upsetty about not being able to bring a mango in. It's wild.
Keep him company, make him less lonely. He loves the pets.
And there is New Zealand Border Patrol as well. Yes. And they seem a lot nicer than the Aussies, to be fair.
So...
Oh, is it called Airline? Carla, thank you. I appreciate you.
He's someone who never was raised with a cat, and I said, you're going to love the cats pretty soon. Sure enough. Anyway,
I forgot she was talking. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess that's it. I better get going. I have a lot to do today.
Do you?
Gosh,
Are you busy?
Soon for the car, and
I'm really getting used to those nose exhales again. It's like an exclamation mark.
I hate waiting. Patience, my friend. So,
Mystique.
so that's why I'm dressed like this. You know, I'm not wearing a hijab or abaya. I didn't bring any of my abayas because people don't really wear them here, and I just wanted to be more casual here. Access to like bigger casual clothes in the winter here is probably makes me more comfortable, and also with the toque, it's a winter, so wearing a toque on top of like a chiffon, I don't know if I really like that look as much. So I'm just wearing an under
What happened to all of her fun knitted hats? Where did they all go?
cap. It's a hijab that goes to here, covers everything, and it covers my neck and my chins. If you want to say chins, whatever, I don't care. And I don't have to worry about it, you know. And then I have my hat on top of that.
Oh no, really, Venus? You had a banana in your bag? Oh no. Oh, that was eaten 30 hours before? Fair. I remember coming back from Europe and having to stop in to quarantine in Brisbane, and I had to give them my boots because I had dirt in my boots. They were really mad at me. And that's fine. That's their job. Their job is to be mad at people with with mud in their boots. But it was terrifying.
Chins, whatever, I don't care. And I don't have to worry about it, you know. And then I have my hat on top of that because it's nice and warm. And I'm warm. I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly comfortable this way. You know, I have no complaints. So, but as for taking off the hijab, no, I don't know why people would think that. People have so many...
Can she get a life? Sorry. I know that's very forward of me to say, but can she stop watching what everybody says for like a day or two? That would just be so much more entertaining. So much more entertaining. I do not enjoy the meta of Chantal being aware of what the conversations are and like responding and speaking to them. It just makes me feel like it's a filler episode, you know?
Theories about me and how I feel, and you're so wrong. You're wrong about every single thing. You're wrong about me being a fake...
When you speak with your pinky at 12 o'clock, it does make me think that everybody's wrong about everything and that no one's right. Definitely.
Muslim. You're wrong about me. And no, I'm not a perfect Muslim, but it doesn't mean I'm fake and I don't believe in God and Allah, okay?
Well, that's what I thought. I don't necessarily understand her perspective. I mean, wear what you want, but I don't know, it seems a bit... Because she was wearing a hijab and abayas when she visited last, right? She was in... Or was that denim top that she was wearing when she was last in Canada and eating gummies and getting high on camera? No, I'm pretty sure she was wearing a hijab. Yep. She came out, oh guys, I'm so jet lagged. I got rain in my eye. No, sorry, the rain in my eye was Thailand. That was a different kind of jet lag. Okay, good. I'm glad we're all remembering correctly.
You're so wrong. You're wrong about every single thing. You're wrong about me being a fake Muslim. You're wrong about me... and no, I'm not a perfect Muslim, but it doesn't mean I'm fake and I don't believe in God and Allah, okay? And you're so wrong about me wanting to eat pork. I'm never going to eat pork again. I have...
This might be a little unfortunate, but I was doom scrolling on Twitter today, and I did see someone who looked into what we're about to speak on at the end of this, the Chef Boyardee stuff. It is beef ravioli, but I have a feeling there was a pork product in there. We'll look it up. It's fine, but just, you know.
Now, I will be honest that sometimes I eat non-halal meat while I'm here because it's harder to access unless you go to a specific...
Sasha, why is she so mad? She's awake.
Restaurant. You can buy it in the grocery store too, but sometimes I go out and not everything is halal, and it's just, you know, I'll eat halal where I can, but the main thing is I'm not going to eat pork, and I'm not going to drink, and I'm also not going to smoke weed or take edibles.
Sure.
I thought when I came here,
I'll believe it in a week. I'll believe it in 2 weeks.
Be craving it so bad, and there's dispensaries I was driving by, and I really just, you know what I like? I like the feeling of a clear head. I was thinking of how I felt when I was like high. And how, I think it's worse for my depression. I really do. And
I can't answer that question. I can't. I don't understand Chantal's logic of like, I'll eat non-halal meat, but I won't eat pork. Like, I understand the religious connotations of all of that. I don't understand. I just don't understand Chantal's, like, it does seem... I don't want to say lazy, but it does seem like it's the laziest route out to be like, well, this restaurant doesn't have halal friendly meat, so I'm just going to eat the meat, and as long as it's not pork, everything's fine. Like, that doesn't seem like because we've had those conversations about like faith and intent and all of that stuff, but that really does seem like a disingenuous kind of following of the scripture slash, religious pillars. Like, you could just have the fish or, like, the vegetable dish. You don't have to eat the meat. I mean, eat what you want, whatever, but it just seems to not necessarily fall in line with the faith she's chosen to tell us all about.
And I really just, you know what I like? I like the feeling of a clear head. I was thinking of how I felt when I was, like, high. And how, I think it's worse for my depression. I really do. And I have a bit of a trauma from all those wheelchairs. I swear, I don't
Self-inflicted gummy trauma. Noted.
think I would enjoy it the same way. I want to turn a new leaf. I want to be different here. I don't want to go back to my old habits. I don't miss those. I never missed them. So when people say, you look so much happier, I'm happy to be able to see my family and take care of things, but I'm actually really sad because I miss my pets and Salah. And I don't miss any of the bad habits I used to have. I don't miss them at all. Whatsoever.
Wheelchair gummy trauma. You heard me, Mick. Also, hi.
So that's false as well. Anyways, there's my sermon for today. Yeah. But other than that, hijab is staying on. And I'm moving on. So like I said, my goal is just to keep, once I have more updates about health appointments and things, I want to share my health journey.
Quinoa trauma, tomato trauma, wheelchair trauma. What else? I mean, I'm sure that, look, there's a long list. There's there's serious ones probably in there, but like the quinoa trauma truly is the tippy top of the nonsense list.
And that stuff. And yeah, just share my journey of, moving out on my own.
I can't wait.
But eventually the goal is to live together again, but I have to take care of my things here right now, so.
Not the green peen trauma. Sarah, I see you. Traumatic muff diving. Meggles, thank you for those words.
But anyway, we'll see what the future holds. I'm taking
words of memory.
it day by day. I'm just literally taking it day
Not the great kitty cat.
by day right now. Just trying to, stay positive, not feel too lonely, and just keep myself very busy, which I am. So anyway, I'm going to do a tour of different places, like
I'm sorry, did we just turn the microphone off?
In Ottawa, my hometown, stuff like that. So I will definitely have a video for you guys. I want to do a tour of the mall in Cornwall.
Oh my god, Marissa, hi.
To show you guys. And it's not far between Ottawa and Cornwall, so I can go on. I love driving, so we'll just do some videos like that here and there. So I'll see you guys
of you driving. Joy.
Later. I'll let you know how much my car was and what was wrong with it, and then I'll probably end the video. So
ending the video with a minute and a half left of the most interesting talking points. How fun. How good. How on trend.
Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see you in the next clip.
Excuse me, ma'am. That chocolate chip cookie over there, I have some questions. Number one, what happened to the diabetes?
So my car is fine. The only thing I need done is some brakes, rotors, and pads. And after labor and everything, it's going to be quite costly. It's going to be like $1,500, but...
So she's getting all the brakes replaced.
I'll have good brakes for a little while. So that's good. So I'm getting that fixed right now.
I love her perspective of like, I'm going to drive it into the ground. It's like, isn't it like a 6-year-old car? I'm going to drive it into the ground. Ma'am, it shouldn't be on its last legs yet.
And in the meantime, I'm enjoying some complimentary coffee and some Dad's oatmeal chocolate chip cookie.
Dad's oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. Let's look it up. Dad's oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. This is going to give me some nonsense recipe. Hello? Is Dad's original Scotch oatmeal cookie. Ooh, what a heady website. Halal Marketplace. Is it? It's got lots of stuff. This doesn't tell me yes or no. I just need a yes or no. Distributed, classified as Nova 4. Okay, it's a star. Whole heap of stuff. Sugar, wheat flour, rolled oats, animal/vegetable shortening, prepared with beef fats and vegetable oils. Well, you got to be careful there because, beef. Ground raisins, salt, sodium bicarbonate, natural and artificial flavors, cinnamon. Great. There's 2 additives. Can't tell you the carbon footprint. This is a lot of detail. A yes or no could have been helpful, but that's fine. That's fine. It's not a problem. Anyway, Dad's cookies slap. Never had Dad's cookies.
Okay.
Ooh, oh God, there's so many things. I'm not going to look all of this up, but there's so many things, so many opportunities.
You guys, I'm grocery shopping, and look at the things I found. I got some
Oh, of course, the halal logo. That's what we should be looking for.
Pasta sauce, 4 cheese.
Okay, a 4 cheese pasta sauce. I do love the addition of broccoli, and look at those eggs.
And I got some Lunchmates,
Okay.
the turkey and cheese ones with a little Kit Kat. And I also
Not the Kit Kat. Kit Kat? Okay. I wasn't sure whether or not she was boycotting that one.
got
Smack that cookie.
some stovetop. We don't have this in Kuwait. These are basically things I've been missing. We don't have in Kuwait.
This sends me alphagetti. Ma'am, you're 39.
Alphagetti. Alphagetti is one of my favorite things ever.
Can she just eat spaghetti from a tin? We just have Heinz spaghetti from a tin. It's the same stuff. It's just not in fun shapes. It's fine. Kit Kat's just trying to bribe Pete's.
And also, look at all these things. Flakes of turkey. It's so good for sandwiches. I have some hamburger helper. I'm so excited for this. I've been really craving it. I can't believe it. And here we have some beef ravioli. I checked
Okay.
the ingredients. There's no pork.
So she said she checked the ingredients. There's no pork. Chef Boyardee. I have never tried Chef Boyardee, and I'm kind of glad I haven't, to be fair. I understand, like, nostalgia and stuff, but... Made with mini bites of real beef and enriched pasta of rich tomato sauce and tasty meatballs made with beef, chicken, and pork. I'm assuming when it says beef, chicken, and pork, it's like the different flavors of it, but I don't know. I just don't know. The sauce is no longer meat sauce. What sauce is it? Tomato? Interesting. Interesting. It doesn't really matter. I mean, like, all she's eating is, like, hot. It will be hot eventually. Hot, wet salt slop, which just not good. High blood pressure and diabetes, man. These canned things are not great for that.
And here we have some beef ravioli.
Chef Boyardee smells like dog food. That is... Elise, that is it Elise? That is not... that is not a ringing endorsement.
Check the ingredients. There's no pork. So we're good to go. So I got a few cans of that because you know how I love it. And a big block of cheese, some soup, and some other things.
Great.
Alright guys, thanks for watching this video.
Oh, you're
I
so
hope you
welcome.
enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye, you can go now. Alright, chat, it's time. I haven't had the opportunity to put this to music, so we're just going to very awkwardly sit here and listen to Chantel sing into her microphone. Oh Baby, I Do by LANA BEEZER. We're going to speed it up to 1.25 times speed. I don't think I know this song. At least not in the way that she's singing it. So, let's go.
I'm flying back to Canada, and my poor old heart's gotta stay. Because leaving you, darling, puts me through so much pain. I feel gone forever, even though it's only been a few days.
Oh Lord, I remember you wearing that Guy Fawkes mask. Oh, I hate it here.
I get sad when I think of you, baby, 'cause I miss all of your loving ways.
Do you reckon she's blocked her? Sorry, do you reckon he's blocked her? Am I okay? No, I'm not okay. Do you think that Snoopy's blocked her? And that's resulted in this insanity?
When will I
It doesn't even rhyme.
see you again? I will
Who's this person? When did Snoopy look like this? That was so... Whatever.
love you till the end. When will I hold you up?
Me. You know what? Me. Hold on. No, not that one. Me. This is me right now. This is me and my energy. Just... No, you go. You keep singing, Foodie. It's fine.
Again. Time is my enemy and no longer mine.
No, go back. Go back.
Again. I will love you till the end.
He can't block her. He's her upline now, Lottie. You're not wrong. Where is the yerba mate? Break out the yerba mate.
When will I hold you again?
Oh my goodness, Chuck. Lovely to see you. What a time. Thank you for being here for 13 months. Chuck and his duck says, this is the worst. Hi, Bobby in chat. Hey, mate. Good to see you. She's bad? Yeah. I remember there was a time when I said, you know what, Chantel can carry a tune sometimes. I take it back. I take it all back. I'm revoking that back from the universe. I'm taking it back.
Time is my enemy and no longer my friend.
Oh, God. These idiots.
I've got my key again, but I don't have you.
I'm gonna need the lyrics to this one.
I have restless legs 'cause I miss you. Oh, I do.
Shit. Ma'am, you haven't got restless legs. You've got swollen legs because of the flight, not restless.
Oh, I do. But God willing, I will see you soon. Until then, baby, order some
Absurd. Jessica, that's the word for it. It's absurd. This is insanity.
match boost. Kiss Julia and Harry for me.
Oh, God, I remember when she got the henna. Oh, Julia's such a little ragamuffin. Look at that face. I hope you've been vaccinated, love. And hopefully spayed soon.
They love it so much. Bye.
And that little blep.
I miss you.
Yeah, no, that was for Snoopy. That wasn't for us. That was for Snoopy. Yes, she did put Madge Boost into the lyrics, Zara. You heard that correctly. Yes. DJ, I don't know what song she's trying to sing. I think it's a Lana Del Rey song. There's a moment in here where I can almost place it.
Love you till the end.
Jay, at all.
When will I hold you again? Time is my enemy and no longer my friend. I've got my key again, but I don't have you.
I don't think she knows.
I have restless legs 'cause I miss you. Oh, I do. Oh, I do.
It's so... Okay. The thing that sends me is that half of these are photos. Half of these are photos, right? Half of this nonsense is photos. Like, that's a photo... Okay, let's just go through it. That's a photo Foodie took. Looking filters as hell. That's a photo Snoopy took. That's in Thailand. We went there. That's where he was touching the curves of the calves. Curves of the calves. This I'm pretty sure was in a live stream day. Oh, do you think that's like his sex mask? Oh. I'm gonna need a lobotomy. I'm gonna need to find a very smooth, flat object to get into my eye. It's because it's mirrored, Rummy. That's exactly why I thought. Maybe. Because I know he wore this in a live stream, but I thought that was back at the Bachelor pad. Might have been the KFC hot and spicy box. Do you reckon there's two of them? Like, I understand the masquerade. There we go. It's French. Look, but maybe he's just like rock hard into Guy Fawkes. And like maybe Chantal has to wear this so Snoopy can see his reflection. Because we do know he likes to watch himself. Think it, don't say it. Can't help it. Once it's in there, it's got to come out. No king shaming. Yeah, he's got a what's the word? Perchant? Panache? No, perchant. He's got an interest in seeing his face reflected in a metallic Guy Fawkes mask. What would we call that as a fetish, though? Panache. Is that the word I'm looking for? A panache? Penchant. Is that how you pronounce that, Robert Ducky? Anyway, how did we get here? Well, I was going through looking at the photos to figure out where they were from and like the timeline of it all, and we just got to reflective sex mask. Just like truly terrifying. Look at those eyes. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Sarah says there's a reason why thoughts should be kept inside. Ah, propensity. That's a good word, Bliss. You're not wrong. That is a good word. Guy Fawkesism. Maybe it's that. Ooh. I mean, I understand that the likelihood of hot and steamy chemistry between Snoopy and Chantal is pretty low considering what was seen on camera, and that's fine. But, like, you know, if Foodie's gonna tell us that she's active, that's fine. I'm just putting pieces together. Is this a selfie? I think he put his phone, like, down on a nightstand or something. Yeah. Why does the mask kind of look like Julia? Hold on. Do you think so? Julia looks frightened as hell. Oh, boy. Anyway, okay, great. So we've analysed that photo. Very good. This was summer in Kuwait, I think, because it's when he shaved most of his beard off. It's just so strange. It's just strange. He's either in photos with the cat or the photos with Chantal are live streams. Like, that's a live stream. We know that. This is the same live stream because Chantal's looking ridiculous. That's from Thailand. Isn't that their anniversary? Yeah, that's the anniversary when he set up all those candles by himself and then turned the fluorescent light on. Nice. Henna tattoo blep photo. We can just leave it on that. Look at Julia. Look at you. Oh, cutie. All right. Well, we're done with Chantal. Lottie says, Zach, it's a safe space here, but I need to know, are the nunchucks featured in this fantasy of yours? You say that as if it's my fantasy. I'm putting thought to the fantasy that Snoopy has just laid out there on the table. Yeah. Yeah, Snoopy's fantasy is that there's nunchucks, there's a metallic reflective Guy Fawkes mask, and he's got his black belt with like 4 medals on it or whatever. And Dumb and Dumber's probably playing in the background. Specifically the part where they're making the like re sound at each other. Probably. And there might also be a keyboard. Yeah. Stop manifesting it. Technically, Lottie, yeah. Alright, chat, we're done with Foodie, so I'm going to move over to Ambi now. I understand not everybody's here for Ambi, and that's totally okay. You know what, I'm mildly disappointed by the Okie Dokieville arc, because I was expecting better from Ambi, but maybe my expectations should be lowered. We're going to get into My Legs Are Getting Bigger, I Feel Ugly Because of My Disease, and Running Errands With Me. So for those of you leaving, if you liked it, the like button on the way out, I'd appreciate it. If not, I understand. We are leaving on Guy Fawkes' sex mask as a topic of conversation, so I could understand why that might not be, like, your best day. But that's okay.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So I just want to start off by saying thank you guys so much for, like, the sweet
ears. Oh my god, every time. Thank you, One. Thank you, Flowers. Thank you. You're out of the loop for Ambi. Mudslicker, where did you last leave off? We'll catch you up. She's been playing a lot of bingo. She's been drinking. What else? She got some Delta 8. She's really into the buzz balls. Oh, she's totally not dating a guy, although she confusingly was talking about guys. What happened to her friends at the casino? What happened to them? They need to get on board with YouTube. I would love to feature them. Or have them featured. You know what I mean.
messages about my new piercing.
Guy Fawkes Sex Mask is a great loser name. It's not a bad one, Has.
I got the other side of my
Oh, and she got her nose pierced. Of course.
nose pierced if you guys didn't watch that vlog. So now I have 2
We did.
nostrils pierced, which
I'm confused. I don't know. I don't think, as someone who has both ears pierced, I don't rate stud and ring. I like the same, but you do you, boo boo.
is exactly what I
Sorry, you do you, Pookie.
wanted. It looks exactly how I expected it. I love it so much.
Oh my god, look, guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but we all have to pay attention now. Ambi's holding a curl in her hair. If she doesn't talk about it, I would be shocked.
You guys have been so sweet about it, so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, it means the world to me because, like, I was super nervous about it for some reason. Anyways, while we're here, I would like to talk.
Of course!
Because I have gotten some messages, because in my last vlog, you guys...
Oh, she's quiet, I'm sorry.
...saw me go to a smoke shop where I got Delta 8, and you guys were
Turn
like,
her
oh my
up.
God, your mom's sober, like, what are you doing? My mom has never been a
There we
smoker
go.
type of girly.
That's better.
So it doesn't trigger her or anything, and we actually live in a state where medical is legalized,
Oh, DJ, of course, it's for the healing. Silly me.
so she's around it a lot.
Where's the fairy hair? That's the real question.
Just like naturally, and it's not a trigger for her. I would never do anything that would trigger her or put her in harm's way because like her sobriety is super important to me. And it's important within herself as well.
The fairy hair is still there. I can see it. Yes.
Like that is like her main priority in life,
Why does she think anyone cares? Lua still, I don't know.
and I would never do anything to
I don't know. She honestly thinks the most like inane, redundant, boring shit is worth talking about for 5 minutes.
like stab.
And like relatable. Like I talk about some nonsense stuff for 5 minutes, but she's out here acting as if people are like fanging at the bit to hear about just dumb shit.
Sabotage that or put her in like a weird position, and then so it made you guys ask like, is your mom the one buying you buzzballs? No, I do all that myself. I've never drank in front of my mom. I never ever would. I'm not that type of girly pop.
The phrase girly pop needs to leave her vocab ASAP. Like the other thing, I guess the thing with talking about mum's sobriety and all of this is that mum still hasn't been introduced to the channel because for some reason she comes on camera, but half the time when she's filmed, she's not on camera. It's very bizarre. We've seen Ambi's mum's face, but we still get like just hands. It's very bizarre.
So
I need more side characters though. I need more than, yeah, I need more.
I just had to like clarify those things
Who said girly pop? Who said that?
because I don't know, they're making me feel kind of weird and icky. Anyways, I'm actually about to go out to do a few things and filming. I
That's serious business though.
could see myself, and I forgot to put on lipstick. So thanks for reminding me, you guys. So first stop is my mom had to go inside of her bank to ask them a question about something, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay in the car. So I actually
Of course, because why would we ever leave the car, Ambi?
stayed in the car, and
You guys, my stamina's so good, but I don't want to leave the car.
I edited the beginning of this video. So
Work diva. You did the thing. You did that. Zam.
yay me. Okay, so next stop, we're currently at the Walmart. I have to get a few things, so let's do that. So we just got back to my apartment to put away my groceries, and I was going to pee, and my mom goes, I need some of this green eyeliner. And I was like, which one?
Eric Wilson.
She said Eric Wilson.
It says Eric Wilson on there.
And I'm
I don't think you can say that name on YouTube anymore. Someone's going to get really mad.
like, what is she talking about?
You're not allowed to say that word. You're not allowed to say that name.
I don't know who that is. And I was like, are you sure it isn't Nick's? And she was like, no. So I came out here. It's all over her eyes now.
It looks good though, don't it?
Yes, it was great. It says Epic Wear. She thought it
Does
said
it?
Eric Wilson.
I need glasses.
It's Nick's. So
Oh my god, it's bomb.
yeah, I don't wear it that often.
I'm
Oh, not that, Eric. Never mind. We're not going to get in trouble. It's
You
fine.
know, anything that makes me look good, like, it's like, yeah.
You look great, Mom. So we are at Old Paris Flea Market.
Hold the phone. We're at a flea market. Diva, girly pop. Let's go. Let's go get some secondhand things. I know Ambi's not about the secondhand life. Thrift, ma'am. This is what I'm here for. You're in Okie Dokieville. Let's get thrifting.
And my mom parked
Let's go. Ambi's latest hobby is going to be flipping furniture. I can taste it.
where she likes to
If I get disappointed, I'm going to be so mad.
park, about a mile away. So my mom likes to get these sheets from here.
Okay, this is not the flea market I was thinking. What?
So she's deciding between these three colors because she already has. What colors do you have?
Oh, they're $1 if they're... Oh, no, wait. It says queen. Yes.
I have
$15. Is that good for sheets? I don't know.
the light green,
That one?
the gray,
The gray.
Okay.
the dark purple.
I'm gonna have to ask, how many sets of sheets do you have? I have 2, because there's like the ones on my bed, and then when they're in the wash, there's the second ones on my bed. We're at 3.
Perp.
Turquoise.
Turquoise. So now you're trying to choose 2 of these.
You need 6 sets of sheets for your bed. I'm very confused.
Yeah, or should I just get all three
6,
because I'm here?
3, 9. Sorry, 7. Math is hard.
3 at this point.
Yeah.
3 or 4. That's fair. I feel like 3 or 4 is a reasonable amount.
The brand is
I feel like 7 is too much.
Unido's collection. Oh, do you like brown?
Oh, maybe it's for different beds in the house. Maybe. You've got a point.
You want to get brown?
It's open.
In my headcanon fantasy, because we're talking about fantasies today, apparently, Ambi's mum has one bed and she has 7 sets of sheets.
Yeah, I wouldn't get that
I'm not here to shame. I'm just confused.
if it's open. Is there another? There's
Broccoli, you say you have so many. That's okay. Look, sheets are really handy. Sheets are great, especially if you're a painter. Like if you've got to put down drop sheets, if you've got to cover things, if you're moving, sheets are great at protecting things. Like I'm not anti-sheet. I'm just confused. 7.
there's like a lighter one.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I love that one.
I'm getting that one.
Oh, it's more like gold.
Is this color?
I realized that there's 2 names for it.
Sally collection. Who's Sally? Why have we got her linen? Experience the comfort and soft touch as
Collection.
a 2100 series Egyptian comfort sheet set. Amy, I'd like to read that, please. Sheets are made of high strength yarn? Sure. That will stay soft and wrinkle free for years to come. Queen size deep pocket sheets for oversized mattresses.
Love that one.
How fun. Thanks, Sally.
Getting that one. Is this color?
I realized that there's 2 names for it. Sally collection
Queen Sally's sheets.
and then
Hey, soft.
Unidos.
Sure, who's Unidos? 2500 series. Watch out now. That's the thread count. Or maybe they're just alluding to a thread count and that's actually not correct. That says the same. Okay.
Whatever that means, but she likes both.
Whatever it means. Fuck it.
Look at that one.
Now she's looking at
Oh my god, we're in the tie-dyes. Flea market.
tie-dye because tie-dye is her jam. She's the tie-dye queen and she saw this and she thought I'd like.
It'd be nice to get her on camera, ma'am. She's featured on camera already. You don't have to we don't have to be this claustrophobic in the world anymore. We can get some side characters in.
Hello. Sadly, I forgot my sunglasses when we stopped to put my groceries in my apartment. So the sun is just like chilling in my face. So that's fun.
I'm sorry, we saw one rack at the flea market. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to add more racks to your life.
I'm waving at my mom because our next errand is.
Oh, so you went to sit in the car. Your mum's still at the flea market and you went to sit in the car. Ma'am, even when given content to actually, make interesting, you decide to just fuck it.
She is paying her phone bill, so she is in there doing that right now.
Oh, okay, we're not at the flea market anymore. Unless you can pay a phone bill at a flea market.
And I am editing again. This is perfect for me. That's why I love editing from my phone because moments like this, I can just get caught up and edit. So yeah.
It seems like you're just avoiding being out in the world because you want to sit in the car. That does not sound fun. Also, it very much seems like your mum's kind of turning into Becky in terms of driving you around again.
Okay, so next up is we're about to go to this store called Cato or Cato. I don't really know, but I've been here a few times. My mom never has, so let's go into it.
Oh, I don't think I like anything here. That poncho's okay in the back. That floral shirt's god ugly. Maybe this red dress is cute. Oh, I miss fashion. Tartan high-waisted pants. Yes! Always yes. With one of those white blouses back there? Yes. Queen Sally, yes. Oh, that's a horrendous poncho there. Not the Technicolor Dreamcoat featuring brown and yellow together. Just get all the tartan, girly. You're in Okie Dokieville. I feel like tartan's the look. I don't care. Ambi, go show us more clothes. I don't care that you're wearing the bathrobe outside today. And you can't tell me that's not a bathrobe.
Y'all,
No.
I have realized recently I am such a sunglass girly.
These are okay. They're like a Ray-Bans knockoff. They're fine.
Not so much this.
That's ugly as sin. Put that back. Also wash your hands. Don't get that glitter on you. Chat. Why would you ever put such a hideous thing on your face? I'll wait. I would like an answer. Tell me why. Tell me why. Why would you ever put these on your face? Tacky? Tickety tack. Do you know what I hate so much about this? One, these rhinestones came on a piece of fabric, right, that have just been super glued to the outside of these glasses. Two, it's 3 thick on the outside of the rim and 2 thick on the top and bottom of the rim. I understand maths is hard. Numbers are hard. I get it. But, like, pick a struggle. You can't be bad at math and fashion. Let's just choose one to be bad at today, Ambi.
Pink ones, but
Bad.
almost all of these I was literally obsessed with.
These are giving Golden Girls, and I don't hate it, but I don't hate it unironically. Sure, yeah, this is giving Golden Girls, and I kind of live for it.
I don't know what it
Not for Ambi though.
is, but I didn't buy.
Oof. Actually, I don't hate the over-shaped circles for Ambi. I think it's just the bathrobe that's helping with the matchy match. These are less horrendous than the rhinestone ones.
A single.
What does that say? No something bathroom keep out. Customer only, staff only, something. It says something on that back wall, which is far more interesting than whatever the fuck's going on here.
Pair. So I feel like that's gonna
That's terrible.
haunt me,
Ma'am,
for literally.
Ma'am, I'm going to tell you why that's terrible. That honestly looks like you're wearing Mimi from the Drew Carey show. It looks like you're wearing Mimi's face. Do you all see that? Do you all see the blue garage doors there? Bad. That's bad. Bad. Just, they've all been bad. They have all been bad. They're all varying degrees of bad, but but that's choice.
The rest of
Bad, the wrong
the night.
choice. No, put those down. Ma'am. No. Fuck. No lips. There you go. What kind of flower power? Terrible. Awful. Terrible. Bad. These are bad, and whoever made them should feel bad. Fuck. Just bad. I'd be less offended somehow if they had like a kitschy, fun, like yellow or pink lens. I don't know what it is, but that dark purple with the clear petals on the outside, bad. Just bad. They're all bad. I love bad fashion.
Probably the rest of the week. So I want to know which one
I love these. These glasses are perfect and can do no wrong. I love them.
should I go back and get?
Get those.
Give me your vote.
Although maybe that animal print
Probably
kind
the
of
rest
looks a little
of
bit.
the week. So
That animal print kind of looks a bit like camo printy, and I'm not convinced with these ones. They could be better, but this is definitely the best of the worst bunch.
I want to know which one should I go back and get?
Yeah, get the nanny fine glasses. I think those ones.
Give
I
me
like
your
those.
vote.
You guys,
That's my vote. I voted.
look at the sky. It looks better in person, I will say that.
Just blocking out the haters.
But it's like red. It's just so pretty.
Can you zoom in on it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm zooming in now. Wow.
Even she sounds bored.
Hello. So I just got home.
Did you do the intro to this vlog after you'd already been out? Because I swear it's the same position, right? Same position? Same position.
Night, but it's honestly been super fun, super great day. So we went and saw Christmas lights. So that was actually really fun. That's the first
Oh, she does this thing that makes me so mad. Please hold. You go.
Christmas type of thing that I've done with my mom since I was
Every
really just a
year.
little girl. And me and my mom both really enjoy like Christmas lights and things like that.
Alright, so Ambi's about to play. I don't know how long this is, but like a minute. Let's say a minute of Christmas lights. This is how it sounds. Wow, a vlogstress indeed. This is how easy it would have been to just add some copyright-free music over it, and it'd be fine. Which one do we want to... Ooh, this one. Watch. It's very easy. Oh, if it wants to play, never mind. Don't mind me. Fuck my drag. No, you don't want to play? How about this one then? There we go. This is not a good one. I prefer this one. This is terrible. I mean, that's a bit better, I guess. There, not hard. Not hard at all. You go and find a piece of music and you layer it over. It is not rocket science. It's not even real science. Hey, Twinkie. Girl. Lazy.
I still
Lazy.
have my Lego bag right there because I like the bag so much, and it was the first time I've ever actually been into a Lego store, let alone bought something from the actual physical Lego store. I was like, I don't know what to do with the bag.
Throw it away.
Sure, 80% of you were like, throw it away.
I'm part of the 80%. Throw it away.
But I don't want to yet, so. Hello, so it's pretty late at night, actually.
Oh god, we've got the hair flick jacket on. All the pretty girls walk like this.
I just came back inside from walking Twinkie.
I think that was the TikTok song.
I am like half-assed trying to get ready to go to bed. My hair's up, earrings are out, but I still have my jacket on. I don't know, maybe I'm half asleep right now, but I do have something like
You still have the same glitter on as yesterday. What are we doing here?
massively on my mind, and I kind of just want to like speak about it. So I recently have been talking.
I'm gonna have to ask you to wash your face. Just at any point in time. Probably before you do this.
About like how I am feeling more confident and I am like loving myself more and I have more self-love. But there was a moment today, actually when I was in Cato, I don't really know what it's called.
Trying on the sunglasses? Great. Go wash your face, ma'am.
But I was walking towards the mirror and I just like noticed my legs are drastically getting bigger. If you guys don't know, because I know not everyone watches every single one of my videos, I do suffer with lymphedema, but I also have lipedema and
lipedema. You may have mentioned it once or twice, ma'am. I am confused. You had a lipedema specialist that you were speaking to when we were taking the weight loss surgery stuff seriously. Not that you ever were, but you decided to go on that journey for 12 months and just waste a whole heap of people's time. What happened to them? I'm very confused about her healthcare gurney because she seemed to just like say, fuck it, and piss into the wind when she was told that she wouldn't be getting weight loss surgery when she thought she would. I understand that, like, moving state can be big, and I get all of that, but why didn't she ask her doctors back in Kentucky to refer her to people in Okie Dokieville? Because it really seems like she's not taking her health seriously at the moment. Like, no, nothing. Nothing. Zero. Bubkus. No?
I just noticed today that like they are getting bigger.
Oh, alcohol. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
It's very obvious. I almost want to share the clip so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but it's like I feel embarrassed. I feel ashamed. It makes me feel like unworthy of love. And
oh my god. And babies. And babies. Mama. Gonna break into Queen, but I decided not to. Mama feels unworthy of love. Mama looked in the mirror and said, no one will love me. No one will love me the way that I am. I've done this to myself and no one will love me. Even though I just got out of a relationship in July with someone who I was with for 2 years. And then I was with someone for 6 years or so before that. And then like another 3 or 4 years before that. But I'm unworthy of love and babies. Mama needs some love. No, you go. You go though.
It's a really bad headspace to be in, but I
Therapy. It's a good word, Oceana. We like that word.
know that like on the self-love journey, I'm going to have moments like this. I'm going to have moments where
Self-love journey. How, ma'am? Are you speaking to a healthcare professional? Because no offense, been watching for a while. You've been on the internet for 10 years. I haven't seen your self-love gurney, really go anywhere. Just kind of a circle, a spiral, really, downwards. And I assumed that you were doing a lot better in the weight loss surgery year because you had, like, healthcare professionals helping you. And I'm specifically talking about the psychologist, psychiatrist, therapist. So how about we try that again? Because it seemed to work a lot better.
I do feel kind of shitty about myself because I don't like my body. I hate my body more than anything, especially because I have this illness. I have this disease. And it's like I have to continuously remind myself that I am more.
Catch my disease.
Than this. I am more than my body. I am so much.
I'm full of bangers today.
More than my body. And it just makes me really emotional because.
Yeah, we're all more than our bodies. And we all deserve love. And we all have interesting relationships with our bodies. But girl, goddamn. Not all of us sit on the internet and cry about it every other day. And that I understand that we absolutely should not, like, this door should be open to talk about it, but Ambi just cries and blames the world. She is the eternal victim and literally will not lift a finger to help herself. Go and speak to someone. Go make friends. Talk to other people about this. Don't talk to a camera. It's not doing you any good. And we're just sitting here watching. Thank you for the super chat, Chuck. Chuck says, how many gurneys have we been on? Oh, with Ambi? 10 years of gurneys? Can we start a gurney gurnal? In 2024. I got the wedding girdle. We could repurpose that for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Because, like, it's kind of hard to be in that headspace because for a majority of my life, I have been...
Oh, and Angel, we were talking a long time ago about, she was told lymphatic massage. Is that what it is? That would be really helpful for her as well. And that topic got dropped like a hot potato. Not down her throat because she'd shit herself. But it just got dropped. Like, with I think after the first or second mention of the lipedema specialist, it just was not spoken about again. So, yeah, I'm assuming that a referral was not made.
I am so much more than my body. And it just...
Do you like that one, Marissa?
Makes me really emotional because, like, it's kind of hard to be in that headspace because for a majority of my life I have
shit shame
been my body. I have always been Fat Amber. That's who I was when I was in school. And I have always been...
Also, we're going to have to talk... Not we. You are going to have to talk to some type of therapist about everything. Reflecting back on, like, childhood trauma and all of that stuff, it is absolutely a lot. The rate at which Ambi talks about it on the internet, expecting... Because it is essentially madness, right? She talks about it to the point where, like, what can we do? We can't do anything. If all she's expecting is ass pats and support from her comment section, okay, but that's not going to actually, like, help her work through anything. It's like candy, you know? Feel that really short, sharp dopamine rush of, oh, yay, support. And then, like, what? What are words in a comment section going to do to actually help you work through so much? Nothing. They're going to do nothing. But she'll come online and be like, oh my God, thank you guys so much for reaching out and your support and all of this, that, and the other. And in a week's time, we'll be having this conversation again. Because it's Ambi. It's what we do.
Oh, look at her butt shelf. You could set coffee cup on there. It's like, okay, laugh it off.
What happened to the bullet journal? Remember how she was marking down how many days she was crying every month? What happened to that one? Where'd that journal go?
I'm trying so hard to find my style and find who I am.
Not bringing up finding my style in 2023. Ma'am, we let this go in 2019. We don't need to be doing this again.
As a...
Not my style.
Almost 33-year-old single woman. Like,
oh my God. It is like listening to a broken record.
I am enjoying the process, but then I have moments like Courtney. This where I'm like, I have done so much damage to my body that is not repairable. It
sucks. A lot of people feel similar in our relationships to our body, and that's okay. Because, like, we just got to keep on trucking. We only get the one meat wagon. Got to make the most of it.
And I know that, like, no matter what, I would still have lipedema. Lipedema is also very common for people who are skinny.
Yeah, that may be the case. Ambi, I don't know if it's deflection. I don't think it is. But it gives whataboutism. It's like, well, other people suffer with this. It's like, yeah, but like other people aren't living your experience. You are. You're in your body. You're the only person who like this ultimately has a consequence for. None of us will be affected whatsoever whether or not Ambi is not getting lymphatic massages or is getting lymphatic massages, or like she has more fluid in her legs or she doesn't. Like, she's literally the only person in the world who has to deal with that, because that's her existence, her being, her physicality. So sure, other people are also better and worse received on the internet as well, Ambi, but we understand where that conversation went 5 years back.
It's not because of my weight, but I know that it wouldn't be as bad as what it is if it wasn't for.
And also, weren't you told like less salt? There was a conversation about carbohydrates and how that affects everything and the way that the cells retain water and carbohydrates specifically. And was it I can't remember what the lipedema specialist said, which is a shame because I really wish my memory was better when it comes to Ambi, because there's so much to talk about. One of the professionals gave her suggestions in diet specifically to assist with water retention. And I'm pretty sure it was I think it was moderate carb, low fat, maybe? I can't quite remember. And I'm not a professional, so please don't listen to me. But Ambi didn't take any of that advice. And yet, here we sit months later crying about how, oh no, the things that I had an issue with and that I got advice on, and the advice that I didn't take and didn't change anything about anything, oh no, nothing changed. Boo-hoo, what a shock.
The fact that I've continuously always been morbidly obese, literally my whole life. So even...
Oh, it was keto. That's right. Keto low salt, I think, was the advice.
No, this
yeah. Thanks, chat.
Video, which I'm probably going to show it, let's be real, has completely ruined my night right now. I'm not going to let it ruin tomorrow. I'm not going to let it ruin.
Why is she not following the diet? Well, Zara, her name's Amberlynn, and couldn't tell you.
The next day. I'm not going to let it ruin the current...
Couldn't tell you. The buzz balls are just too tasty. I'm assuming buzz balls are not keto friendly. Maybe they are.
Journey.
I don't know. Hi, Jody. Thanks so much for the super chat. I hope you're having a good night. Jody says, Zach, I'm embarrassed to admit this is my first live. Oh, that's okay. Everyone say hi, Jody. I'm an Aussie. I have, however, watched for about years. So, yeah, well, it's lovely to see you. Thank you for dropping in for your first live. I hope you're having a fabulous time. And chat, please say hi to Jody. Thank you.
And path
Buzzballs are full of sugar. Okay, so not keto friendly.
That I am on. It's just right now, I feel shitty. Right now, okay. I feel ugly because of my disease. And I don't like feeling that way at all. It's hard to see beauty in something that...
Oh, one. Congratulations. Work, Diva. Good for you.
Is so made fun of constantly online. You know, we're supposed to love ourselves, cherish ourselves, and respect ourselves.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You gotta respect and love yourself enough to change. That's it. This whole, toxic positivity about, I specifically... It's not even toxic positivity, because it's within that healthy at every size conversation about, vilifying people who want to make healthy choices. Remember that Virgie Tovar, if you want to see a young and very nervous Zach, feel free to go back in the videos to one of my earliest videos, and it was a reaction to Virgie Tovar's TED Talk. I was not nearly as confident on camera. Also, I feel like my beard was much smaller. I was not about it. I absolutely hated it. And it took me a really long time to be able to put my finger on it. And it was specifically that, saying that we shouldn't shame people for the way that they exist, valid across the board, right? So why would individuals try to shame people who want to change themselves? I acknowledge my flaws and I acknowledge my weaknesses and I know where my strengths lie and I know what I'm happy with about my life and my existence and things that I want to change. Why should there be shame in that? Sorry, I missed that. Because if we're talking about fat phobia and fat shaming and all of that stuff, why? Oh, it's because of fat phobia that you want to change. No, it's because my health requires me to change. My health requires my cholesterol to be lower and my liver enzymes to be lower and my my vitamins to be where they need to be. That's it. That's health. I could give a shit about the rest. But Ambi doesn't think that way either. It's very strange.
You know, we're supposed to love ourselves, cherish ourselves, and respect.
And again, love and cherish and honor yourself enough, or have enough respect for yourself to make the changes to live a healthy lifestyle. And be happy. Effie, thanks for being here for 8 months. Effie says, was dreaming of mice-sized raccoons. It's cute.
Ourselves.
Thanks for being here.
And find ourselves beautiful inside and out. For my whole life, I never loved myself. And it's like...
This sounds repetitive, by the way.
Now that I finally am, I would literally do anything in this world to go back in time and tell my younger...
Yeah, you can't do that, though. You can't. You do reach a level of maturity where you go, I don't have a time machine. I won't be able to go back in time. Yeah, it'd be great to be able to go back to, like, 8 years old and say, hey, Zach, you should probably, like, consider these things in the future and maybe, like, take care of these things and really work on these things. We can't, unfortunately. We need to grow up. Let's grow up, Ambi. Let's mature. Let's be in our 30s together. Let's not live in fantasy land.
Yourself.
But you guys, I'm just being vulnerable. It's just, life's so unfair. Let's grow up.
Love yourself now. Take care of yourself now.
Yeah.
Let your health be your number one priority.
Yeah.
Whether that's physical health, mental health. Just treat your body good. I know the world isn't treating
Treat your body well.
you good. I know that you are sad, and I know that food is your
You don't know me.
comfort.
You don't know me like that at all.
But find a better outlet. I want to tell my younger self
Find a better outlet. I'm sorry, ma'am. Am I getting a lecture from Lecture Lynn today?
that more than anything. I would do anything to go back in time right now. But
Yeah, you can't. Let's grow up. Let's mature. Let's go find a therapist. Let's crack open the phone book.
obviously it's not possible. And it's like the only thing I can do is like fix my present for my future. Seeing my legs has put me in a really weird headspace. It's like every day I see my legs. I know they're big, but it's like something about this specific...
Am I going to mark this in my calendar and be really disappointed in like 3 days' time? Probably. Tina, thank you for being here for 10 months. Tina says, Amber, don't preach. Just do it now. Yeah. I'd be 100% on board that journey if she'd actually... Sorry, gurney. If she'd actually take us on that gurney instead of just, preaching about the gurney. It's all about the gurney.
Clip just really got to me because, when you see yourself every single day, sometimes you don't notice, oh, wow.
Core memory.
Look at my weight loss. I'm looking good. Or, oh, wow, I've gained some weight. Like, you don't notice things like that until you look at, like, an older photo or a video.
How do you not notice things like that? Aren't we in the middle of weight loss conversation? Aren't we weighing ourselves? Wasn't the past video the other day her on the scale? No?
Or whatever it may be, and you're just like, oh, wait a minute, wow, I look so different. That's kind of what I'm going through with my legs right now, and I'm just afraid. I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
It's just, it makes me feel embarrassed, and all day today I was trying to...
I'd take you a lot more seriously if you didn't have that earbud in, man.
Shove down the thought of my legs and just enjoy my time out with my mom, but it was definitely something that was heavily on my mind. Now I just feel like I'm rambling.
You really are.
I feel like I really wanted to get this off of my chest and off of my heart, and the journey of self-love and the journey of me trying to be a more confident person. It's not going to be just this beautiful steady incline. It's going to be very much like this. I know it is. I already feel it. And a part of just like my new life, I really want to start being more vulnerable with you guys. I feel like that's very, very important to me. Normally this is something I wouldn't share. I wouldn't vocalize out loud.
Mary and Joseph. I'm going to take you back because we have been complaining about this. How long now? How long does this legs complaint go for? This legs complaint goes for almost 8 minutes, and I'm going to need you to take it back. And tell me at what point, maybe what point in your YouTube career were you not vulnerable with your audience? Was it the one where you were yelling at everybody because we were trying to give you advice and you didn't want to hear it? Was it then? Was it then that you were not vulnerable? Because it really does seem like you come online and give the big boo-hoo like every other week. Like, it doesn't feel like the week is complete until Ambi's come online and cried about something. Yeah?
It's gonna be very much like this.
She's sounding like glitter and lasers now.
I know it is. I already feel it. And a part of just
Glitter and lasers has more energy though, you know, to go and trash targets. So
like my new life, I really want to start being more vulnerable with you guys. I feel like that's very, very important to me.
Okay, well, how about now that you've moved into Okie Dokieville, you answer those big 4 questions that you decided to make content about, and then speak about one of them, and ignore the other 3.
Normally this is something I wouldn't share. I wouldn't vocalize out loud, but
Now she's going to call us bullies because we had feedback. We had criticism to offer when she was being so vulnerable with you guys. She was being so raw. Right.
I don't know, like something was telling me to do it and to document this moment, that you can feel confident and you can love yourself and be on that journey, but still find things about you that you really, truly dislike. It's not.
Yeah, you can. You don't have to share that with everyone, especially not people on the internet. Strangers on the internet, might I add. But if you want to be vulnerable, go be vulnerable. But go be vulnerable with a professional or loved ones, not with, like, just eyeballs on the other side of the planet.
Me saying that I don't love myself, but in this moment, I just have a lot of, like, regret, a lot of what ifs. And it just makes me want to, like, improve more. I ultimately just want to be more than my body and more than my legs. And I just feel like...
Not more than my legs. What are we doing here? What in the sound bites is going on today?
Be more than my body and more than my legs. And
this sounds so unserious. I'm sorry. I understand. We've all got things with our bodies, and I get that, and I get that that's quite serious because we live in our own meat wagon and we have to deal with it. But, like, just I need you to, in a vacuum, just listen to these fucking words.
I ultimately just want to be more than my body and more than my legs. And
what are we doing, Ambi? Ma'am, Ambi, what are we doing here? This is insane. Not the TED Talk, Lynn. It's very that.
I just feel like it's never going to be the case. I'm going to end this video with...
I don't give a shit about her legs. I don't give a shit about the number on the scale. I don't care what she looks like, except when she's, like, wearing ugly sunglasses. Then I'll have an opinion. I do not care. I do not care. What I will say is I do care about how much time and energy you've wasted and complained about wasting now. Oh, if only I could go back. If only I could tell myself. If only this, whatever. How much time and energy and effort and resources you've wasted crying about life on the internet instead of actually going and tackling and managing your problems. Don't get me wrong. I understand Ambi's got a whole heap of things she has to work through. She's got a whole heap of comorbidities, not just physical, but mental as well. I get that. I'm not saying it's an easy journey at all. I'm saying Ambi made the journey easy by sitting on camera and crying about it instead of actually doing something. And she's made that choice, and that's fine. But I can't wait for her to turn around and do something about it. My hopes aren't high that that's ever happening, though. Because it's been a hot minute.
The clip that I'm talking about, I already know a lot of people are going to judge me. They're going to ignore everything I said. And instead of watching this clip, understanding why I'm showing it, they're still only going to see me for my body and not the story that I'm actually trying to.
You really like to put words in other people's mouths, don't you? Again, Ambi, I took the screenshot for the thumbnail of Ambi standing in the camera, and I can't tell you if she looks different or not. I do not give 2 hoots. It's the ugly sunglasses or nothing.
They're still only going to see me for my body and not the story that I'm actually trying to convey. I would do anything.
What is the story you're trying to convey? Because I seem confused. I am confusion.
For people to see my heart instead.
I'm so vulnerable, you guys. I'm sharing my heart with you, and how dare you have anything to say about the way that I look. Ambi, in the words of the iconic Zachary Michael, you look the same as you always look, gal. Like, look. You look black pants, a kitty cat shirt, dress, and a bathrobe. And a teeny tiny bag. And a poop bun. It's not a poop bun, though. It's a high pony. Okay, so she looks a little different to how she always looks. What? I would also like to know what ballet flats. It's probably ballet flats. Also, Ambi, I do have one word to say, actually, about what I'm seeing here. What I'm seeing here are black pants that should really be hemmed. We should pull them up, gal. We should get them rolled. We should get, you deserve a hem, we all deserve a hem. If something's too long for you, gal, that's absolutely fine. Just go get them taken up. And you, with all of your spare time, could probably learn to just, like, hand stitch them up, to be fair. Like, it wouldn't take much. But, like, y'all don't be walking on your pants. No one deserves that. Legitimately, the most interesting part of this is whether or not Ambi is walking on her pants. I could give a shit about the rest.
Hey guys.
Oh god, no, not again. Alright, her pants are too long. Her pants are too long. She should just get them taken up. Or she should learn how to do that herself. Not hard. Anyway. All the pretty girls walk like this. Thank you, Marissa. And thank you, chat. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all. I hope you all had a great Friday night and or day, depending on where you are. Please make sure you get out there, see some sun, wear your sunscreen, that one. Drink some water, get your steps in, hug a loved one, make sure you have a snack, a nap, treat yourself because you deserve it. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, I'd very much appreciate that too. For those of you on the rewatch, thank you very much for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat. Thanks, Lottie. Chat, you've been great, and I've been mildly sunburned, so I'm going to go, and I'll see you all in the next video, and or live stream. Sorry. Lottie, I'll put it on the list. It's fine. When we come back to Ambi. Alright, I gotta go.